Well, hello there. Welcome to Kerbalized Realism, brought to you by the KBC. As always, I'm Foxworth Kerman. We start with the sad news on January 26th of Jebediah's retirement, followed by Valentina a month later on February 24th. The KACA is now out of pilots, though it is said President Eisenkerman will soon sign the National Aeronautics and Space Act, bringing all the departments together under one agency. Moving along to March 15th, the third and final Greenstone Frog Hopper, finishing off the Advanced Biological Suborbital Experiment contracts, going above 80 kilometers, reaching an orbital velocity of 3,000 meters per second, along with a suborbital return contract wanting 90 kilometers and 3,100 meters per second. After a nominal fairing separation and then reaching the 90 kilometers, the final push to get that orbital speed up. After the kerosene is depleted, the capsule is decoupled and orientated for re-entry. Coming into the atmosphere, it begins that plasma heating, just getting a little bit warm, I'd say. Nothing the heat shield can't handle though. After just a brief moment, it slows down enough to cool down, with the parachute deploying after a safe altitude. Final deployment and splashdown. Success! Sploosh! The advanced biological sample has survived. The scientists are now examining it and the data that was collected, along with the engineers examining the craft very keenly. On June 18th, the Keck Explorer 3 from Complex 26A lifts off to be the first atmospheric analysis satellite. It is carrying a barometer and a thermometer to get some readings from near space. A final push from the Greenstone rocket first stage, then it'll decouple into a cluster of little sergeants, into a cluster of 3 little sergeants, to the final little sergeant, topping off the orbit. There it is in all its glory, sending back that wonderful science. Temperature readings from around the globe, and barometric pressure, which there should be none in space. A look upon it and the other 2 Explorer orbits. The information returned has allowed the scientists to make more accurate predictions of the weather. Next up, get a camera in orbit. That brings us to an end. Tune in next time for the conclusion of 1958. Goodbye.